So this is the map of this Europe. Okay, just I'll reduce this. Okay. Let's still reduce.
Napoleon country.
Okay, see here. So this is the map of Europe. Okay, still joining. Okay. Okay, where is the France? So here we can see this France. So France is very important country in the French Revolution, also the nationalism in the Europe. So French is the first country to spread nationalism in Europe. Okay.
In Europe.
Yes. By seeing the France, so other countries also learned about nation state. The concept of nation state was spread to other countries from France. The second country is Germany. Okay, where is the Germany? So here we can see the German state. So actually, Germany is at the time it is not a nation state because it is having number of kings and monarchies. So that's why it is represented with different states. Okay, small regions controlled by monarchies. Okay. Now, after that, the other important country is Italy. So Italy also very important. So Italy also divided with small kingdoms. It is also not having any nation, okay, nation state like that. Nation state means what? All the parts of the country should be united and they should be with people's representation. That is called as democracy. Okay, democracy should be there. But here there is no democracy in all these countries.
People's representation means, sir?
People's representation means what? So people only will participate in the ruling of the country. Okay.
Means here in now in Italy, people are not electing their heads, sir.
Yes, they are not electing their heads at this time, at the time of this French Revolution. So after knowing this French Revolution, so slowly the peoples of other countries also, they started revolutions against their own kings. Okay, whatever the countries are there, so they started their revolutions. That is called as forming of a Jacobin club. So Jacobin club is nothing but this is one of the community. Okay, revolutionary community. It is called as revolutionary community.
Who started this, sir, first?
So it was first started in
name is there, no, sir?
Yes, his name is Jacobin.
France.
From the France. So why it is started?
His name also is Jacobin only, sir.
Yes. Because his name is something John Jacobin, something is there. Later I will tell this one. But here this is the name of the person, Jacobin. He started gathering of people. Okay, and to replace the king's rule. So that's why it is called as club. Club means what? Group. It is called as group. Okay, group of people like that. So the system was spread to other countries also. It has become a common identity, that is Jacobins. They are called as Jacobin. Your Jacobin means nothing but you are one of the revolutionary person or revolutionary person. Okay, so like that here, and just we are seeing that only here few countries, but here in the Europe there are number of countries are there, small countries are there. So nearly in the Europe we can see 29 to 30 countries are there. 30 now it is nearly about 35 to 40 countries. Why we are telling this number like this means because some countries are recognized by UNO, but some countries they are not recognized by UNO, but they are countries. But still they are controlled by other countries, but they are having the status of country. So that's why around 20 to 30 countries at the time. Now it is nearly 30 to 40 countries are there. Okay. So if you see here, Sicily is there. Sicily is some of separate country, but once upon a time it belongs to the Italy. Sorry, Italy. It also belongs to the Italy. Next here, Alexandria was there. Small states, small regions. So here some small islands is there. Alexandria, Sardinia. Okay. So all these small islands, they became the separate countries. And of course here Germany was there. Germany was completely united present day. But at the time, separate regions are there. Bavaria, okay, Austria, Hungary. Okay, next here you can see this Romania, Serbia, Bulgaria, like that. Next Prussia. Okay, Great Britain control. This is occupied by Great Britain at the time. So that's why it is represented with Great Britain. Okay, and next, so these are the countries. And next, see here, if you see this, okay, this is the Russia. Okay, Russia biggest country at the time. Russia also belongs to the two continents. One is in the Europe, and the other part is
And Asia.
Asia. But once upon a time, Russia belongs to three continents.
Africa also, sir.
The other continent is North America. Okay, North America. Now present Alaska is there in America. Have you listened the name Alaska in the America?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Snow.
Minerals, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
many minerals.
Suppose if you see this map like this, you can see here. If this is North America like this. So here you can see this part is called as Alaska. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Alaska.
like this. So this is South America, this is North America. So this part is called as Alaska, but actually this is also a Russia only. Okay, once upon a time, this is also Russia.
America buy from Russia from
Yes,
1 million, sir, $1 million.
yes. So Russia, due to suffering with economic problems, they sold this country.
Yes, sir.
They sold this country. So first, the Canada is trying to buy this region from Russia, but finally America came forward and they have taken this part. Okay, even Canada also suffered with economic problems, so they are unable to buy this region. But finally, America has came forward and they buy this region. So, but of course, at the time, Russia means this also included the as a Russia. So they extended for three continents. Okay. But after dividing also, once again, Russia is also biggest country in the world. Even after in the year 1991, so Russia division was came. Nearly 15 countries are separated in the year 1991. So like Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, the Central Asia countries are divided here. Even after dividing of these countries also, still Russia is the biggest country in the world.
Biggest.
Yes, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, all these Stan countries is there. They are called as Central Asia countries. They are also divided from Russia. Okay, but even that after that also, once again, Russia is the biggest country in the world. Okay, so this is the Europe map. Europe after the Congress of Vienna in the year 1815. So here in the year 1815, many things are happened. What is the things means? After French Revolution, what happened means Jacobins are succeeded finally. Louis XVI was killed by people, and finally they overthrown and they formed the nation state. But after some years, that is at the time of 1800, immediately one person was came. His name is Napoleon. So Napoleon, he has taken all the powers of France. Okay. Once again, the France was lost. It's a nation state. Independence was lost. Liberty was lost. But between this gap, even other they have learned how to get the liberty, and they started agitations and also movements in their country. But here Napoleon was there. Napoleon said that he is one of the Jacobin member, and he wants to be the leader for the country. So like that here, he became the leader, and finally he has taken all the powers, and he declared dictator government in the France. Finally, once again, the France was lost everything, and Napoleon became the once again monarchy. Okay, but here, which country is the first country to start this nationalism means? That is France. Now, Napoleon is there. Napoleon, he want to establish a separate policy that is called as single rule around the world. All over the world, there should be single rule. There should be single ruler, that is dictator. Okay, so he want to rule total world by occupying forcefully. That is his dream. So for that, he has tried to occupy one by one region, and finally he has occupied many regions in the Europe. Finally, he has not succeeded in occupying total Earth or total world. Why means because when the Napoleon started occupying other regions, so England is there. So England has finally started group. It's called as alliance. Alliance was started by this group, that is England, and it has merged with all other armies, and they fought with Napoleon with great battle. So it is called as Battle of Waterloo. Battle of Waterloo. Waterloo is the name of the place. Where is it?
sir.
Where is Waterloo? You know, Battle of Waterloo, but where is in which country this was there? Waterloo. Name is Waterloo.
Time up, sir.
Waterloo. Okay. It is present in
Sir, Waterloo in Germany.
Egypt. Okay, they fought Napoleon here. Napoleon armies
sir.
and total England armies, they fought here. And this Europe means nothing but these all regions, they are at the conflict in the year 1800s. Okay, so this is about this one. So we'll stop here. The next class will continue this one. Okay, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Bye, sir.